Hello, beautiful soul family. How are you feeling today? I would like to deliver this message for your heart chakra. What does your heart need to hear? Maybe there is some healing. I believe that our heart chakra always needs some self-love, self-acceptance, self-care routines, and some days are more difficult for us to stay even centered in our heart. So let's see, what do you need to hear? This is going to be a channeled message from your angels for your heart. So I have those two piles for you to choose from. And if some of you are going to tell me that this is not enough, maybe you need more piles to choose from, just know and trust that whatever you need to hear, it is going to be all covered in each pile with different energies. So always trust, as I continue trusting the spirit, trusting the universe when I deliver those message to you for your highest good. So pile 1, it says happiness, and pile 2, thriving. So choose your pile and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. I'm so happy to have you here today. So I hope that you are feeling well. I hope you're doing well. And let's see, what is this message that you need to hear for your heart chakra? So your first card is happiness. Next we have Angel of Healing. We also have Trust your instincts to discern the truth of this situation. We have Success. Next we have Radiance, rejoice in your life. So let me see, what does your heart need to hear right now, pile 1? First of all, your angels want you to know that happiness, you shouldn't always look just for those happy emotions, and it is absolutely fine to feel everything, to feel because there's so many different emotions, so many different feelings, and I feel that you're being guided, you're being encouraged to embrace whatever you feel, because we have here in your pile Angel of Healing. And I feel that some of your emotions, they are not easy, and some of those emotions could be overwhelming, especially when it comes to fears. And I feel for you, pile 1, you might hold some fears in your heart chakra, especially with this card. I feel it, the shark, and it says trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So your angels want you to see right through your fear, right through that difficult emotion. So I feel that this reading is for you. If you feel that every single day, well, it hasn't got to be every single day, but more often you do feel difficult emotions. It's like you could have very sudden swings of the mood, sudden changes the way you feel, and sometimes you might go through feeling really happy to going extremely to feel extremely sad, to feel extremely overwhelmed by your emotion. And I feel that you got all this wisdom within you to see it right through that emotion, to don't be attached to this emotion, because it's like the wave of the ocean. It will come and it will pass by. It will not stay there forever. So I feel that your angels want you to see this higher perspective of your feelings, because your emotions are guiding you, and your heart is calling you to accept whatever you feel in that moment. Tell yourself that I accept this emotion. Maybe some of us being taught to believe that some of those feelings are not good. We are a bad person if we feel in a certain way. But that's not the truth. You have all the right to feel whatever you feel, but at the same time, you can always come back to the center of your heart, where you give yourself all this unconditional self-love. So whenever you feel this difficult emotion, whenever you feel you are not centered in your heart, just remember that healing is always available to you. If you need to rest, rest. If you need to pause, pause. Do whatever it takes. Trust your instincts. Whatever you feel, whatever you sense, observe this fear, observe this feeling from each angle, and you are going to find the truth. You're going to see clearly what is your heart asking you to do in that specific moment. And I feel that your angels want you to know that you are already being very successful. The way you deal with those emotions, the way you find healing to your heart. Remember that you have all the right to celebrate all of your emotions. If you find it hard to accept, whenever you feel a certain emotion, which you tell yourself that it is not good for you, your angels are empowering you to really accept it. Accept it. You don't need to tell yourself that this is bad. No, you are whole, and you are whole with your full emotions. It doesn't matter what you feel. It's all about what you give to yourself. If you give yourself this unconditional self-love, you will always find this guidance, this wisdom, this inner truth through that difficult emotion. So remember that you are much more than your feelings. When you build this awareness, when you observe yourself, when you accept that it is okay to feel everything, because you know that no matter what you feel, you will always come back to this beautiful center of your heart. You will always go back and feel this joy. You will feel love. You will feel support. the most important for you right now is to give this support to yourself. Are you being your best friend? I just saw numbers 10, 10. So I feel that some of you chose this pile. You are completing something. You are ending some cycle. You're bringing success into your life. Why? Because you are very powerful soul. Because not everybody knows how to heal themselves, but you do, because you always come back to happiness. You always I sense this pure innocence, your inner child. There is something so beautiful about you, pile 1, because you just know how to be here and now in the present moment, and it doesn't matter if your feelings change suddenly and you go to those, from those extremely highs and to highs, from highs to lows, from maybe extremely feeling happy to extreme sadness or loneliness, or you just go through all these emotions. It doesn't matter, because you always come back to the center of your heart no matter what. And you always give yourself that unconditional self-love, and you're so much more than your emotions. You are such a powerful soul. So I feel that this is a reminder from your angels to accept all your emotions. Sorry to repeat this again, but I feel that some of you might need to hear this message from your angels. Remember that you always find clarity through that emotion, even if you don't understand. Maybe when you feel that way, you find clarity because you know how to soothe, you know how to bring healing, you know how to come back to stillness and oneness. Your higher self knows, and you are very successful in everything that you do. Your angels want you to know this, pile 1. And always remember that whenever you face any fear, that's just an illusion. When you come back to the center of your heart, when you ground your energy, when you go to the nature, when you take a deep breath, when you have that self-talk to yourself, you start to see that that is just an illusion. I am so much more than what I feel. I am this awareness. I am this infinite soul. And I always know how to come back to the center of my heart. So that was your reading, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love, and have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, what does your heart need to hear? Your heart carries so much because you have experienced so many things, so many hardships. Let's see, what do your angels want to tell you right now for your heart, for your highest good? So we got thriving. Straight away I feel that your angels want you to know that you stand out no matter what you do, no matter how you look. Let go of any perfection. I sense that some of you, maybe you are very perfectionist, maybe you really do care about everything, and sometimes you could be very sensitive to your own I don't want to say failures because nobody fails, but when you make some mistake, and sometimes maybe you're being hard on yourself, and I feel that your angels want you to know that you are perfect just the way you are, and you don't even know how special you are because you truly stand out. Other people see you as this magical, very special soul. So many people might not even tell you, but do you really need them to tell you how amazing you are? You know deep down, when you stay centered in your heart, that you are very special, you're very unique, and there's nothing that you need to change about yourself. So give yourself that self-love, that self-acceptance, and remind yourself that you are doing your best every single day. You are thriving, you are growing, you are expanding, you are learning new things. You are always asking yourself questions like, what can I change? You learn from your mistakes. So you are wonderful just the way you are. Let's see what else we have. We have Angel of Creativity. We have Ignite, release your potential. We also have use both your intuition and your intellect to solve a problem or get answers to your question. I feel that for some of you who chose this file, there might be imbalances within your energies. And it's so crazy because right now I feel this really weird noise in my ear. Like something changed in my own energy at the moment when I am speaking. So I just feel that there is something that you are not listening to. I mean, there is some messages which your angels, they are sending you, but you're not listening because there might be some inner child wounds, something that is blocking you. Maybe the way you talk to yourself. Maybe some of you, you find it hard to stay centered in your heart, and whenever you have something to solve, some problem, some obstacle, you're not using both your intuition and your intellect. I feel that you stay more in your own head, and that's why I heard this noise in my ear. It's like you go into overthinking the situation and you find it hard to find a solution, only because you let the mind to dictate, to overthink, to analyze, to go too much into the details. But I see that many of you who chose this file, you're very talented, you're very creative, and your angels want you to find a solution to your problem, to find this guidance whenever you feel you are stuck, you are lost, you don't know what should you do next. They want you to be creative. They want you to tap in to your creative abilities. When you detach from the situation, when you go and do something which you love, when you nurture your creativity, suddenly you receive this guidance. Suddenly you start to understand what is your intuition trying to tell you, and that's how you find clarity. That's how you face your fears. I feel that some of you who chose this file, you hold some fears, and those fears are holding you, are blocking your heart chakra. So you don't live fully in your heart, you live more in your mind. Remember that the mind sometimes is so limited, and your angels want you to use both your intuition and your intellect when you're seeking for clarity, when you're seeking for guidance. We have angel of knowledge. Yes, I feel that there is imbalances in your energies, and some of you are using more of your masculine, but your angels want you to know that you'll feel so much lighter in your heart when you let go of trying to analyze, trying to understand things from your mind. They want you to focus on creativity, focus on your inner child desires. What are you being called to do? There's something what you love, there's something that makes you feel relaxed. When you do this specific thing, this specific hobby, you feel lighter, you feel in your heart, you feel happy, and you feel you're very empty in your mind. You are centered in your heart, and that's how you find clarity. That's how you find this inner guide within you, because you are so wise. And if you are seeking, I feel that some of you are looking for some change. You want to change some area of your life, and you can do this. You can do this right now. Just remember that you got all the wisdom, you got all this clarity within you, but only when you detach from trying to figure this out with your mind, staying centered in your heart. So I feel that your angels are calling you to always do more of what you love, always do more of what makes you feel relaxed. Tap in to this gift, talent, whatever you have, so you would become more carefree. Always be gentle with yourself, and you will always find clarity. You are not less than anybody else. You are being you. You are being your true, authentic self. When do you feel you are being your true, authentic self? Always do more of that. Release everything else that makes you feel stuck. Ground your energy, and always try to see yourself the way other people see you. Trust me, nobody is here to judge you. People admire you. People see your beautiful, true self. But are you seeing it? Visualize. If you find it hard to see yourself as this magical, special soul, visualize. Imagine, what are you doing? Those special things that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. I feel that some of you are really, really creative, and when you are doing this creative thing, you fully relax and you bring this change into your life in that present moment. So many creative ideas, so many inspirations come to you when you're just being relaxed, when you don't overthink, when you are just nurturing your inner child, that carefree, that spontaneous, curious child. I feel that Your angels are calling you to nurture your inner child every single day. Because your inner child wants to be carefree, wants to be spontaneous, wants to do things from their heart. And this is who you are, pile 2. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm sending you lots of love, and have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye bye.